So this is for Staite, and I loved you on the show Supernatural, and I was just curious, could you tell us about working with Jensen and Jared and some of the scenes?
You're asking me that because I just said that I always tell the truth, right? They're really nice, actually. They're awesome. They're very opposite of each other. Jensen is very calm. He's kind of soft-spoken. He's really sweet. He's directing that episode. He's very, very well organized. And Jared is like he's like a puppy. He's like a puppy that like runs into the room and knocks everything over and wants to hug everybody. He's really, really funny. And he's always trying to make you screw up. You know, while it's your close-up. But they were lovely, and the crew was really happy, and I've always thought that it's very telling how the mood of the crew is to who the lead actor is. You can always tell if the person at the helm of the show is a little bit of a nightmare, because everyone's like, they just kind of can't wait to go home. And it was not like that. Everybody was so happy to be there and loved their job so clearly. And I think that's why they just keep going year after year after year after year. Too bad I died. That was short-lived. But yeah, they're really lovely. I just wish they were better looking, but you can't have everything.
You can't have everything. Let's go over here.
So working on Supernatural, the guys are known to be kind of mischievous. Did they pull any pranks on you?
You know what, they didn't. Misha has this thing where he's just so sardonic, and he tries to make you laugh when he's not on camera and you are. And it's really subtle, but he just pulls faces or whatever. Or the boys always try to make each other laugh. But everyone was pretty nice with me, because I was mean. So no, I never had any pranks pulled. Just Misha being goofy and us getting the giggles. And he was the person I worked with the most, and Mark Shepard, of course. And the two of us would just look at each other and laugh and walk away. We know each other, so it was like, oh, geez, here we go. But yeah, I guess my short tenure there wasn't enough to get pranked. We'll see if I died for real or not, and whether I get to go back. Just putting it out there.
So my question is on Supernatural. It was really great seeing you guys, as a couple that we never got to see on Buffy and Angel. But James was telling us a little bit yesterday about the antics that they play on the set. So I was wondering if you guys had any more crazy stories from being on the Supernatural set.
Did they mess with you?
I don't feel like they messed with me. Did they mess with you?
Yeah.
They did? I intimidate people by my...
Beauty.
No. My deep insecurity that really must, I get shy into myself. I don't know, maybe that comes off in a different way, but like dudes don't talk to me. I'm totally approachable, but it doesn't work out that way. Except him. No, I didn't have any shenanigans, unfortunately. But we had a lot of imaginary shenanigans, like bees and stuff that was just really fun to watch them act off of.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting and fun. But
Oh,
what
yeah,
did they do to you?
tortured them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, he took his shoe off, and he like during my close-up, he took his shoe off and started fondling my ball. Just to see if I could get the close-up and be, while that happened. And I got it in one shot, and they were like.
Which one was doing
any
that?
Stimulation whatsoever.
Was it Jared or Jensen?
I don't remember. I was just trying to get the close-up, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, those boys. Can I just tell you, this was my first it was my first show I was a series regular on. I was 19 years old, just moving to Vancouver for the show. Not to mention my two co-stars are obviously quite good looking. I am so nervous and such a perfectionist that I would be studying for days before we started shooting. And then when we got there, you know, I made it a point, like not even during rehearsal to look at my sides or look at anything. Like I just knew my stuff, I was there, I was ready, I was professional, keeping, you know, and I was so nervous. They both were out to get me. I'm not kidding you. When they're off camera, they would be like all they wanted to do was like get me to crack or forget my lines, and it happened because when you have these two gorgeous creatures looking at you and they're making funny faces, you're 19 years old and you're like, please stop. I literally wanted to call my mom. But they're awesome. I loved them. It was such a good experience, and it was nice to know that, you know, Jensen said to me, and I will always remember this, I went to a rap party of theirs, you know, maybe a year or two later, and he was like, you know what? Keep that professionalism and keep that, you know, I admire that, and you don't see a lot of people who take it that seriously, and it's you know, he just like said so many kind, grateful things to me that I will forever remember, and if anything like can pass on to any of you guys is to work hard, because I truly believe that hard work pays off. And, you know, continue studying whatever it is that you might, you know, want to be, what profession you see yourself as, and just continue learning. And again, I say believe in yourself, and you know, it will pay off in the end. And he was definitely somebody that, it was inspiring, and it was a great thing to hear. So it was a wonderful experience for sure.
I'm torn. You're not being fair. Here's the thing. I love Sam, but Dee's kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? It's like Ginger and Mary Ann, like back in the day. You know what I mean? Like Ginger all sexy, but Mary Ann is cool. Like, you know, I can spend some time with Mary Ann. Like after a while, Ginger gonna be too ghetto fabulous. I can't deal with that. She got too much. Yeah, but you know, like I'm an STL shipper. Like I know people get mad about it, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's what I like. And also, I like to ship things that are often underdogs. You know what I mean? I really, because I always feel like I feel like I'm an underdog. I'm a black kid from the deep south. Like how I wound up in Hollywood. Like I have no idea how my life turned out the way it did. Like I'm super blessed, but I was, you know, my dad's not famous. You know, I'm not from that. I'm from a really, you know, poor, middle class family. I mean, so I take it really seriously because, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm blessed, you know, I'm like mad blessed. And so, Sam. I really like Dean. Stop talking to me. You gonna give me a fangirl to live up here. I've been around robin for 2 hours.
I want to say I'm a big fan of Doctor Who, especially your character, and you continue to inspire me to continue dancing.
Awesome.
And I heard you're hanging out with Misha Collins a while ago.
Yeah, Misha's great. I call him my Misha man.
And I kind of thought about it, and I was wondering...
Do we need to know about this thought? Because I've read some of that fan fiction.
It's clean.
Good.
I was thinking, if CWS consider you to be a supernatural, would you?
I've already said yes. I would love to. I'm putting this out here right now because it's rumored. At least I think it's rumored because my sister told me. I don't know. Maybe my sister knows something, but it's rumored they're going to do a 200th episode musical. Right. I'm saying this here because I love the CW. I love Supernatural. God has not been around for a long time. Let me be God. And let me sing a duet. Or a solo. But I would, if it's a musical episode, I would love to be in it.
I would be your first impression.
I would love to be with all of them. Because God loves everybody. CW would be going, oh my God, we created a monster. No, I would love love to do that. The musical 200th episode. Put me in. I'd love it. I'll do it for nothing. I'll do it for nothing, as long as I get a naked scene with all of them. Great, thank you, hon. Yes.
So my question is, when are we going to see you on Supernatural?
When are we going to see me on Supernatural?
Yes.
I pitched an idea yesterday to the president of Warner Brothers TV, Greg Berlanti, who runs Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, just did Pan. He's a genius. And Mark Pedowitz, who runs the CW. And I pitched something called Fan Fiction Live.
Oh my God.
Okay? Everyone likes fan fiction, right? You'd be amazed. These guys didn't know what it was. They're like, fan fiction? I'm like, yeah, fan fiction. Like, what does that even mean? And I said, people hand me full scripts. And so I pitched an idea that we would take Arrow and Supernatural and write a fan fiction crossover episode and do a live reading. And they were tepid. They don't understand how awesome it would be yet.
That would
They
be
will.
so cool.
That'd be really cool, right?
It would be. Well, the possibilities of...
If I was sitting up here with Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles reading us... Exactly.
And you do it live, and some of your sponsors, some of your advertisers...
Yeah, someone
then,
sponsors it, we
donate to
stream
your
it, we
charities.
put it... Look, it would get a better rating on the CW than Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, let's be honest. No one is recording me saying that, right?
Didn't hear a word.
I love Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I do.
That would be good as a fundraiser for your charity work, because you do a lot
Yeah,
of
that'd
that
be really
too.
that'd be really cool. I mean, from a charitable angle, I think that'd be neat.
Seriously.
As for Supernatural, look, if I would love to be on it. I hope before it's over, the boys just have me come on and I don't know, bring them water or something.
I mean, you don't even have to be Arrow. You could just be a guest star fighting.
Yeah, I could
cats.
just I could
Be a
be
demon
in the
or something.
background, just
Yeah.
staring directly into the camera. Thanks, man.
Thank you.